Well, the game crashed it again, so that's a good sign. I can't tell if this is the game or my computer, although I highly doubt that this game would be causing my computer to crash. I have a feeling something's up with my computer right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, if it crashes again, I'll probably just have to end stream and try to figure out what's wrong with my computer because I don't want to keep crashing it. Well, that sucks. I don't think it would be... And it reset my audio again. Stop. Okay, there we go. Audio's back to normal. Which character? Select them. Continue. Okay. Alright. Record timing for getting back to where we were. Stream Elements is going to come in here and say something about me being live again. I have a small sippy to do in the meantime. Alright. Thank you, Iris. Sorry about all the crashing. I actually have no idea what's going on today. That is a little bit unfortunate that this keeps happening. Okay. If it crashes again, I'll try to look into, maybe it's the game. I highly doubt it's a corrupted save file, right? Like, not this early. Okay. Not able to find the dynamite. If I keep bothering you, will you do something? No. You have dynamite on you? I need dynamite. I need dynamite. I need dynamite. I need dynamite. Wait, what? What was that dialogue? Hang on. They don't have enough meat left to bother with. It looks like they're playing with spiders. No. I cleaned them out. Oh my god. Nothing over here. I'm trying to look for, like, anything that can help me get the hidden thing. Yeah, there's nothing else down here. Dang it. Rip. I wonder if I can come back here, maybe. Yeah, you need the, you need a needle for dynamite. Alright, I think we have to buy a horse. I think the only way to progress now is to just buy a horse. Which horse do we want? Which horse are we getting? Crazy horse, dark horse, normal horse, or ghost horse? Black diversity, okay. The shifty-looking dark one, the introvert one? Let's do the introvert one. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell to her for 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky, she's real quiet and she likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look about, she's trying to hide behind the other horses there. She seems pretty smart. I'll take her. Yay! Oh, we need a horse. We need a name for the horse. What name are we doing for the horse? Tolkien? Good girl for the horse name. Oh my god, thank you, Fire Train. It looks like someone else has found the hidden button. Hidden. Oh, you mean like the hidden button? Okay. Yeah, I definitely hit it, right? It's right there. All right, I am actually like browsing, like looking up what's going on. It looks like my game. Okay, it's probably a corrupted save file. Usually causes both the loading computer crash, typically triggered if your PC shut down while saving. Okay. Okay, so, it looks like there is a corrupted save, probably, that I have. That sucks. We still need a name. Here we go, I'm gonna be silly. Yeah. Risk the horse, it's got a nice ring to it. Southeast West map. New PTB went live? Yeah, people were talking about the new PTB. What was changed? Hang on. I want to look at that really quickly. SGM-3 missile body for OSP. Rebalanced missile body mass is an added new loadout modifier for HEI and HEKP warheaded, so the SGM-1 can be used in anti-craft rolls without incurring the mass penalty. T-30 cannon in 80. Yes! DT increased to the T-30. Wait, T-30. Yeah, T-30 and T-81 plasma cannons. Yes. Increased 250 bombshell hit probability against craft to 50%. Okay. Each bombshell fragment will now try up to 5 times to find a ray which hits the target hull. Yes! Increased bombshell fragment damage. 250 bombshell damage. Yes! Further simplified bombshell burst particles to reduce frame rate impact. Jamming lobs now remember the last range to keep the ship to the ship that is doing the jammer, providing a track on the ship that was held within 30 seconds of the jamming started. Time fuse shells can now base their timing off the last known range. Yes! Oh my god. We're here. Decrease target lock TGI of all act seekers to 2.5. Yes. Decrease the cost of 35 flechette to 1 point per 25. Okay. Or, sorry, 250. Decreased R1 rocket cost to 1 point per 6 was 1 per 3. Decrease the mass of pike targeting ball to 0. Reduce the cost of a bladed foam fuselage. Used increased ceramic tile and component. Craft health thickness to plus 0.1 was plus 0.05. Remove craft maneuverability turd. Oh, they removed the debuff. Decrease the point cost of self-coding, increase Pike S1 pylon loading speed modifier, increase OSP skiff advanced radar sensitivity. OSP skiff advanced radar sensitivity, it's even better now! Craft it moving in formation will now fly at the slowest speed to other craft within the group. They will fly their true max speed during independent Yes! Oh my god. It's like everything. It's like everything that we asked for. What? It's just a list of everything that we wanted. Chat, we are so back. What the fuck? That's crazy. It is literally just, it's everything that we wanted in one PTB. Oh my god, we're back. Okay. Okay, what does the ceramic tiling health increase do? Because I wanted a buff to ceramic tiling specifically to deal with, like, Sarissas, I think, was the one that I wanted it for, and coil gun Tontos, because that would be a fun little thing you can build into. I'm not sure if that actually increases it enough to survive that, though. Um, oh, the bombshell changes are what I wanted here. T30 and T81 plasma DT increase is great. I still think that the T30, um, the 100 mil turret, the big one, still needs a little bit of a health increase, but it's fine for now, right? What's the SGM3? That one has me interesting. That one has me curious. Anyway, we got the map. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, can I manually save? Okay, I'm gonna quit really quickly. I am going to take a look at my, stuff here and see if I can find, if there's something that's going wrong with, where is... Where is the fucking file for this game? What? Hello? Where did you go? Sorry, right now I'm just opening up my app data and see if I can find the fucked up save file, because if I can just replace it with a previous one. However, for some interesting thing, there's no... Where is this thing save file? What? It should have saved to... Why didn't it... Okay, there's no... Oh, that's curious. Ah, here we go. Okay. Found it. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, let me just... I know this is boring. I'm just checking out my, SGM3 is a 3-stage cruise torp? Whoa, 3 seeker slots? Oh my god, okay. Cool. An actual, like, good missile for OSP. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Does it really just save, Huh, okay. So we need this one. We'll delete this one. I think, right? And then duplicate... Shit, I don't know when the corruption happened. Want to do that, and then we want to rename this one. Alright, surely this will fix the problem entirely. Surely nothing will go wrong. Once again, you've messed with all of my audio settings. Stop. Alright. Okay. So it duplicated. It duplicated me. That's fascinating. Okay, well that's the new save file. Oh yeah, I've got the map. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Damn it. Okay, so I need that needle. Where's the stupid fucking needle and or dynamite? It has to be here somewhere, right? Ooh, I wonder, actually. Crowbar. This one lets me pry open things. Okay, so I wonder if maybe there is a box somewhere I need to pry open that I wasn't able to before. It is still insane. Here, if you have any things for me to pry open in here. It's Bimmy, yeah. Later, Sheriff. You have fun leaning. Do you have anything I can pry open? No? I am not allowed in Topeka anymore. That's right. I have to remember that. Damn, there has to be a way to get another dynamite, right? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. No, don't do that yet. Map, Orville Mine. Let's check this place again. This is definitely not bear closer scrutiny. Level 40 is hard mode. We're not going to do that. Because this is where... Yeah, we need extra dynamite here. I will figure this out. I will find that last dynamite I need. I wonder if there are any unopened boxes here. No, I already looted that one. No, let me... Don't... Nothing back here, is there? No. Can I pry open this barrel? No. Tragic. Boneyard Springs? I don't think there's anything here other than the skeleton fights, right? Yeah. I don't think there's anything in Thousand Snake Gulch either. Except for all the snakes that I've already killed. Yeah. Damn it. There wouldn't be anything else over here, would there? No, I can't go to the outhouse. There's a box here. I cannot open it, though. I also cannot open the pie safe. And we've already done everything here. Okay, so I don't think there's any... I wonder... Should I look it up? I kind of want to. Come on. There's gotta be a way for me to get another dynamite. Ah, I see. I am unable to get the dynamite that I need. I needed to surrender to the snake in order to get it. So yeah, no, we can't do that. Damn it. Yeah, we want to go there. Okay. Who I take with you? Susie. We have to take Susie with us. Turn of Dirt Rudder, Manifest Destiny Railroad Camp. Okay. Yep, Susie is who we want to take with us, obviously. Hi, Susie. What's up? Talk to my partner. I'd just like to check in and get some other ranches in these new parts. How bad, see how bad the cow attacks really are. All right. Do you know some? Not in great detail. I only know roughly where a few are, at least were. Guess we have to see. There's one not far from here. The Stearns Ranch. Okay. Am I forgetting about anything? Susie, says you should see a bartender about renting a room in Dirtwater. It would be nice to have a base of operations. Evidently, that's everything that she can think of. Room for rent. Acquire within. There's my horse. Home her mane. Yay, okay. You look fun to talk to. You look like you're on a mission. Alright. Dirtwater Mercantile. Various groceries. Assorted. I didn't even get to read that. No. Get me out of here. No. Stop. Assorted, comestibles? Okay. I have never actually heard that word in my life. Sundry provisions. Miscellaneous provender. Amazing. Okay. The Jewel Saloon. Oh. There's a spittoon on the floor, which is kind of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting all over is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Yeah, we gotta inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows. More than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to the brass-filled bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around you here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into the bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except that instead of maple flavored with the inside of the mouths, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah, glorp. You feel like putting your hand in the bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Yeah, keep going. Filthy porcelain cow. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Hooray! Filthy cow porcelain. Melee damage and spell damage. Yay! I don't think that helps me in any way, shape, or form. Your engrossing conversation, leave them be. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. My partner. What do you think of this place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change for being on the... It makes a change for, from being on the road. Gotta brush the dust out once in a while, right? Hey, yep. Then you can go back out and collect some new fresh dust. Yeah, it's the side quest. We need to do a guest room. Alright. Howdy there. Nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Scylla. Glad to know you, Scylla. Folks around here call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house. Plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort. The room is yours if you want it. Great. That was easy. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with the mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. Piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I've poked around in here myself, but I lost the key. This says suddenly... I've poked around in him myself, but I've lost the key. This suddenly is taking a strange turn. What the fuck does he mean by that? Piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix him. I need a needle. Old man stares in the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all. Okay. Slop. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns, and which one of theirs is nicer. I see. Okay, nothing to worry about then. Darts. There's a sign that says, see bartender for darts. That's the kitchen. The stage. Cowbell. Yay! Okay, set that back up. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Yeah, hang on. That's not fair. They're just too busy watching dishes to pay attention to you. You seem like you need a quest. Hey, what are you doing here? Plays only, bud. Oh, sorry, I just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of, I'm all out of saltpeter. And, someone needs to pick, me up some more. Is it saltpeter or saltpeter? Saltpeter, probably. Saltpeter. Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Stand up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice? They keep it in the little green jars. Fort Cowardice. Okay, I'll be right back. Fort Cowardice. Poker room. Rules. Poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. Queens are wild unless accompanied by a pair of sevens. A player who draws a pair of fives must immediately discard 4 sevens. 4 loses against 2 fives of spades. A player caught cheating must draw a new hand of cards. 4 threes of spades and 3 one-handed queens of diamonds count as a Nevada flush. A queen is worth the same as a pair of sevens. 6s are wild unless accompanied by a 7. 6s are wild and 2s of diamonds are double wild. 9s are wild and one-handed kings of diamonds are double wild. What the fuck does double wild mean? What does any of this mean? A player holding 3 one-armed kings of diamonds must immediately hand 12 meat to the player on their left. A pair of 10s and 4 10s count as a South Carolina flush. A player with more than 17 cards in their hand immediately loses the game. Yeah, that's how poker works. Oh my god. What the fuck? One-handed jacks are wild and 3 of diamonds are double wild. A Montana flush beats a reverse California straight. A California straight beats a straight. A pair of kings and 3s counts as a reverse king of house. Sorry, a pair of kings and 3 10s counts as a reverse full house. That's just a full house. A player spinning anywhere other than a spittoon must draw a new hand of cards. A player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately double their bet. Kings are wild unless accompanied by a pair of one hand. Okay, I've already read this one. Suicide kings are wild unless accompanied by 2 queen of spades. What does... That's actually just crazy. What the fuck? Play poker. I don't know if I want to play poker. I will, though. Sit at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. A lady in the right introduces herself as Esper, and the player on your left says his name is Brett. You ante... The dealer tells the ante is 20 meat. Okay, ante up. Ooh. Okay. The dealer gives you a deck, gives the deck a shuffle, and then deals a handful of cards, glides to you. It's a really terrible hand. 2 3s, a king, and 4 2s. So first round, the pot is 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning are around 20%. Interesting. Sumptuously strategize. You reach over and take one of Esther's cards without even trying to be sneaky. The nerve. I just stole one of their cards. 20% win chance. Continue the game. Okay. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat. You estimate your chance of winning around 40%. Moxiously strategize. 20% win chance. Okay. You arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread. That's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are about 60%. I'm gonna check. Get 5%. And I'm gonna call. Damn it. Unfortunate. I lost. Alright, so that is actually gambling. Okay, very fun. Guest room. Alright, what's our room look like? You call yourself a little bellied, good-for-nothing jerk. You gain effect angry. Insult yourself again. Better not insult yourself anymore. You get a bit angry, you're liable to pass out. What did I just get? Huh, okay, I need to level up anyway. Okay. How much XP do I have? Unspent XP 60. Okay, What's the amount of damage you do with spells? Moxie is shooting, so we want more Moxie. Oh, okay. Whoops, I just put it on the Moxie, and then Grit is health. Glamour. Yeah, that's what we want. Window. Nice view from here. There's a postcard on the table. Take it. I got a blank postcard. Ooh, hello, map. Sell value 5 meat. Okay. Bid. Oh, I see. Oh, so that takes me up to the room. Alright, what's in the mercantile? I know I need a needle. My stuff. There's the dynamite, tooth powder. This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste and is used with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. Disposable binoculars. You want to look at more than one thing through these? Too bad. Use discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point. Okay. Modern snake oiler. Use this to learn a new snake oiling skill. I've got the meat. I have a shovel. Plum pudding. Soda crackers. Speed by 1. Vienna blood sausages. Canada stubby sausage is made mostly of blood in a syrup that's also mostly made of blood. Dumb question, Escape. Since Western is a specific type of setting, what do you think about Eastern Soviet Union type setting? I have actually been there before. To Eastern, well, post-Soviet states a little bit, but only for a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna buy the disposable binoculars and modern snake oiler. I'm gonna splurge. Alright. Read it. Okay, article, quick draw, a skill that increases my speed. Expert poisonal, a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. Expert poisoner, we're gonna do that. 3 times as much, wow, okay. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new poisons that you misplace the magazine. Rats. I'm angry. What? Oh, okay. I have that now. Post office. Cabinet full of locked post office boxes. One of these newfangled telegraph machines. Sponsored by LT&T. Amazing. Alright. I'm still a bird. Any mail from me? Nope. Darn. I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. Oh, that'd be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Yay! You have anything else for me? Okay, no, nothing else. Girl with flowers. Girl is selling some flowers. Yeah, I'll buy them. Sweet smelling flowers. What do these do? Item goes in my offhand. Stench resistance. Okay. Well, I'm not using spell damage, so there we go. Jail. Howdy, you're the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always someone in need of justice. Wanted posters are back there, cells are over yonder. Okay. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Poster reads, Wasted, the stripy hat gang for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Dirty rotten paint thieves and low down no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yeah, let's go. It's a wanted poster. No, a wanted poster if accuracy is important. Yeah, we'll read it. Sorry, my Twitch thing just broke again. It says, Wanted, the house in a desert gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Also, last seen in the house in the desert. Wow, really? You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, they're at least their location is unambiguous. Yeah, we'll go after them. All right. Empty cell, empty cell, empty cell, empty cell. Ghost cell. Interesting. How fascinating. Is my internet dying at the moment because Twitch is not loading my dashboard anymore? It's like actually a gray screen. Oh my god, I've been fucking cursed today. I can't even read chat right now, by the way, because it's just gone. Huh. Okay, I should be able to read chat here, but I'm not going to be able to do any redeems for a second. Well, that's reassuring. Lot available. Vacant lot, vacant lot, vacant lot, vacant lot, vacant lot. Not a lot available past this point. There's nothing past there, yeah. Nothing there. You look worried. Who are you? My biscuits are burning. Oh. Alright. Well, we have some new locations. Desert House. Found a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off a wagon, or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. What's inside? Full canteen, military-grade whiskey, silver bullet, extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. Okay, Twitch looks like it's coming back now. Yay! Alright. You dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up. You hear a voice from inside say, what was that? Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be really sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yeah, Sneaky is my middle name. Yeah, that is my middle name. Oh, I'm sneaky now, I see. From the sound of it, you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh my options. You're not gonna be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Yeah. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang within the house. Yeah, we'll have to fight the angry dog. Oh, yep. Oh, he whiffed. He whiffed as well. Oh, I'm just that good. Okay, Rufus Roughhouse, Coffee House, Art House. Oh, funny. All right. We'll hit this guy with the snake. And then you have, we'll hastily construct some cover in front of you. Yeah. Do that. Unbelievably funny. Alright, yeah, the cover works. You have 2 action points. You attack twice, so I'm gonna get rid of you first. And then you, yeah, just finish him off with the rifle. Alright. Oh, my cover is tech. Where'd the other girl go? I can only pick one party member. 11 HP, dang. He dies to poison. And my cover is still working. There we go, you're dead. Yay! Desert Dank 6-gun. Ooh. Bag of ears and such. You didn't feel like carrying the entire house in the Desert Gang back in town, so you just took a few bits! What? Oh my god. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Suppose won't be troubling folks no more. Nice job, boss. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Just that. Alright, Deputy Pistol. I'm assuming this one's probably better. Yes, it is. Oh, I get Moxie from that, too. Yeah. The dog has wandered off in search of some better masters. Alright. You go to the Stearns Ranch, too. You notice a trail, you notice trails of burnt vegetation off the side of the hill, which can only mean one thing. A hell calf is grazing nearby. Yeah, we'll track it down. Ow. Hit him with the snake whip! And build me some cover. The game doesn't allow for the best of Yuri, which is just more girls. Oh, he bypassed the wall. Fuck you. You're not allowed to do that. Die. Tainted beefsteak, 24 meat, extra thick lever. Susie has become stronger. Cal hate flashes in her eyes. Oh my god. Alright. Needle. 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 Uh-oh. Doesn't look too good. Dave Kraken. What the Sam Hill? What's this cow skull painted on the wall for? Yeah, it's a little weird. Who would do such a thing like that? Why? Still food on the shelf. Yay! It's a weird cowship stain on the wall. I do not like that. Am I bouncing on the lantern? Oh my god. I don't have lockpicking. Tragic. Ooh, grab some beans. Blackened beans. Notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. Mary Stearns' diary. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. Okay. First page in little girl's handwriting says, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI and Derry are crossed out and with IA written above them. The diary starts out with typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly underneath the cactus back at the out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama, Papa don't believe me that she talks, and they say I got a big imagination. Uh-oh. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'd be okay this time because we weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says she's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. Uh-oh. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace is important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Elfie. Papa says she's gone. Papa says she's been gone so long that they put up a cross, and Mama won't let him because she thinks she thinks she'll come back. And Papa says she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. I don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Okay. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her that him and Elfie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, the cows will eat all 3 of us. She says I either gotta get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Oh my god, you pull the string, the doll's eyes rolls back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Scylla. Hi, Scylla. Very nice. Do you want to play with me? Yeah, sure. Surely nothing will go wrong here. Hooray, Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Yeah, surely nothing will go wrong. Hooray, the game's almost over. Mary did such a good job. Go downstairs and get my cup. You know, the one with the magic word to make, mean cow? To make the mean cow, let me get you to the secret room. Now, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. Got it, peanut butter. Sorry, go downstairs and get my cup. You know the magic word to make the mean cow let me into his secret room. You shudders, you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Alright. Yeah, surely nothing will go wrong by me saying peanut butter to this thing. Peanut butter. Oh! Atop the sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the goblet. Yeah, nothing will go wrong here. We're fine. There's nothing sinister about this encounter at all. We can finish our tea party now. Sure, why not? You careful pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah! Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house ruined chimney. She turns towards you. See you soon. She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Probably. It's great. Open it up. Lock, full canteen, length of rope. That's useful. Open the door. Okay, it'll be a fight with this stupid... Okay. Oh, she's on fire now. Yeah, just shoot it. And just shoot it. It really is just that simple. Toilet pistol. By the soft light of fading embers, you see something glint from in the light below you. Hold up your nose with one hand. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish your prize with the other. Susie carves another notch into the stock of her rifle. Deal stench damage instead of physical. Apply 5 poison to the enemy. Interesting. The flower is smoking. Pick it. Yeah. It's like Jertho's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Search them. Charred locket. Well, this is an incredibly insane location. A ranch burned down by freaking cows. Damn, this steams me something fierce. Alright. Where are we heading now? Oh yeah, Cavern Canyon. You find a wretched bank stagecoach with a strongbox in the back. It's too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. I don't have lockpicking. Tragic. Danger spider. Weapons. Fancy knife. Hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind me. No way I'm going back in there. I see. Or open the boards. The boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. Alright, so there's multiple caves here. Oh, okay, that's the bandits. What's the center cave? Danger spider. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Yeah, exactly. So it's not serious, right? Yeah, it's definitely not serious. Let's just open it. Tunnel behind you is, behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. See the gang behind the pile of junk. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Oh, I see. No way I'm going back in there. Your horrible skittering noise followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled scream. Then there's more skittering, then silence. Yup. The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. Arrest them. You stack the cocoons in the back of your horse, except for one which Susie carries on her shoulder, and you head back to Dirtwater Jail. Is that the Stripey Hat game? What happened to him? They had to run him with a giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. Oh my god, there they are. Amazing. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the cavern and see if I can't do more things there. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southwest western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they've been known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Yeah, okay, coal snake. Perfect. Hit him with the thingy. Shoot him. Yay. Snake venom bladder, trusty knife, I get coal snake skin. Put it on your hand to add 3 moxie. Yes! 2 venom and 1 venom and 2 medicine. Yeah, okay, so I want to keep doing snake encounters. I'm not going back in there. Giant spider. Alright, I think I can fight the spider, I bet, right? Grit. Do 2 grit, 1 glamour. And then, some muscle and more glamour. Okay. Danger kitchen, danger bar. Alright, let's go to the kitchen. Hi. The poor chef is chained to a wall, his eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hands into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Scylla, how do you do, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks cooking for these stripy-hatted idiots. That sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right and a shelf with perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. What's the worst part? My chain is only 4 feet long. Ah, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with like a million meat ideas in my head, and now I am here, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over and over again. What million meat idea? You promise not to steal my meat idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Okay, then. It's a new type of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits into the whole hand food taxidermy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle part, there's a sausage, but the sausage is made from the cheapest parts of the pig, ground up so finely you can't identify them anymore. Okay. And it's served on a long split roll, which soaks up in the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part, the name. You ready to hear the name? I call it the Hot Doug. What do you think? Sounds great. Thanks. Not that any of this matters. Even if I get out this soon, there's no point of hanging around in this empty cave, baking hot dogs just for myself. I don't like the taste of them. You could set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant, you're a genius, Scylla. Hot dogs for sale. Every day, all day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, here's the idea. What if I added mint to the sausage texture? Yoban break his chains, leaves the caves, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about his new sausage recipes. Yay! That is historically how it happens, by the way. All these bottles are empty. This place looks like it needs a new bartender. Harp, jaw harp. It's a little twanger. You can pluck it if you like, huh? All these bottles are empty. I don't think there's anything else here other than maybe a spider. Nope. Yeah, no. I'm not going back to the spider. All right. Let's go to Fort Cowardice now. Discovered a new location, the Dave Yard. Yeah, let's go to the Dave Yard. What's up with the Dave Yard? Hey. Oh, you have something to say to me. Hey there, Susie. There's another ranch out this way, the Butterfield Ranch, dairy farm mainly. All right, we can check it out. I think we should do next. We should go westward, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad break here, and then we'll explore the Dave Yard. 3 minutes. I'll be back in just a moment. Bye-bye. All right, we're back. Ignore the black screen. That's normal. Welcome to the Dave Yard. Can I pet the scape? I would not say no to that. Anyway, here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Brown boots. We're just gonna grave rob real quick. Oh wow, we have a lot of stuff. Let's wait till we get a better hat to apply that to. We got boots. +1 maximum AP. Okay, cool. I can use Snake Whip a couple more times. Put him down for good. Oh, they're quick. Ow, you fucking shot me? Oh wait, I'm gonna summon a snake. Okay, the snake summon doesn't seem to be that good. Oh my god, he's dead already. Skull chips. Here lies Dave C. Went down at a theater. Oh, they're all Daves. Rapapapow. Put him down for good. Oh, he's got a plank. Ow. And we just shoot him twice, right? Yep. Skeleton bone. It's just all Daves, isn't it? Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in -36 years. What does that mean? What? Hang on, what does that mean? Free lunch. Vienna blood sausages, thermos of spiked coffee, and they said there's no such thing as free lunch. Funny. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Oh my god, 40 angry bears. These bones are jumping around to beat the Dickens. Beat the Dickens out of them. Oh no, he's a bean caster. Just shoot him. Gold tooth. Hey, that's probably valuable. Here lies Dave G. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Ooh. Skull with an odd tag on it. Intercemetery loan. What? Hang on. Examine it. Old mission. The tag on the skull has a serial number on it. It says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 9th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. Back at the tag is the catacombs address on it. All right. Cool. So we have to return this guy's skull. Welcome to the Dave Yard Mausoleum. This one of those things they have in mausoleums, so you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. We'll leave him be for now. I think we can level up a little bit. Let's grab one mysticality and then save for better skills. Fight a whole bunch. That's what we'll do. Surely this won't go wrong. Ow. Ow. Okay, so this is going great so far. Summon a snake. You missed, you idiot. Okay. Shoot the summoner. Die. Oh, my snake. Ow, me. I don't know if we're winning this. You deal the most damage, so you're gonna die, and then you're going to build a wall. There we go. Perfect. Okay, they killed the wall. That's good that we absorbed it, though. Honestly, just focus on taking one of them out. Yep. Okay. And then now we should be good. Oh, he lived that. Ow. Can you stop shooting me? There we go. Skeleton bone, skull chip, skeleton bone. Yay! Leave him be. Alright, we'll leave him be for now. We did one combat encounter there. What? Hang on. It's a big stone sarcophagus. Some kind of ritual silk drawn on the ground in red chalk. This pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Huh. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look worth keeping. Spattered scroll. Human ashes. Robe receipt. This is receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. Maybe. Read the thing. Okay. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll to read it. It says that, it says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, and sprinkle them with stardust, and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual test has a lot more these and thous and much, and such as like that. Plus a bunch of weird gibberish that you're supposed to say out loud when you're doing it. Okay, so we have human ashes. We need a, glass sphere and stardust. I don't think we have those. Alright. It's time we leave the Daveyard and do our actual quest. Fort Cowardice. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating it more closely, you see that someone has drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered off without setting them off. Or maybe they were just out of matches. We'll grab the dynamite. Yay! Welcome to Fort Cowardice. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade! Oh my god, that's great. Nice view from up there. Use the binoculars. The Big Apple. You climb down to the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Yep. Remember, they're single-use binoculars, so we can only use them once. Administration. Handful of boring personnel records at the back of one of the drawer. Examine them. I really want the details. You read one of them. Patricia Smith, secretary. Missed days 12, accrued sick days. No, another one. 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 I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Look at all of them. Very fun. This was once perception checks, but now it's the most appropriate thing for it to, for it would to be receive a free trip to the dump. Oh my god. Yeah, grab food. Hardtack, military-grade whiskey. Bleh. The stove is beyond cleaning. Nothing on the shelves. Open it. Shaker of saltpeter. Okay, hang on. Perfect. So that's what the chef was looking for. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Alright, we need a, we don't have lockpicking skill yet. Oh, this is just where we were, too. Tent. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Going guns blazing, leave them alone. Must be the math tent. Yeah, it's addition. Going guns blazing, we'll fight them. Whoa, they're quick. Ow! Okay. Ow, okay, they fucking hurt. We'll leave. I gain effect angry. Uh-oh. That's bad. Higher than 2, I'll pass out from rage. Okay, we don't want that. So what is the goblin word for toilet on it? Nope, we're not going in there. This mishap definitely got someone fired. An unusually sized cannonball. Okay. I have that now. Anyway, I don't think that we're beating those goblins at our current level. Alright. Butterfield Ranch was the next location of interest. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders meant an untimely end here. Tragic. Look through the wreckage. Modern snake oiler. Yay. Okay, get a new snake oiler skill. Perfect. That's actually really nice. That's good. Hi. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Ow. The cows are, like, extremely powerful. Anyway, just shoot it. Okay, that hurts a lot. I guess we just keep shooting it. Build some cover. I'm sure this will keep you alive. Nope, he goes for me. Hit him with another snake. Just keep applying more stacks of poison. You're gonna die. Ow. I think he dies of the poison, though. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Susie has become stronger. You banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get the hence, little doggy. We get roasted cow tongue and extra thick leather. Cool. Leather. What am I doing? Susie has become stronger. She gets stronger every single time we fight cows, I've noticed. Oh, another burnt homestead. Red Hot Poker. Why, I reckon I hardly know her, a fucking course. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize the name. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. That's right. Luckily, you don't have to go inside the outhouse because once you open the door, you find a map scratched into the inside of it. The map reveals the location of a mine just west of the ranch labeled Cane Ridge. Here's an insert map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled near 3 triangular icons. Interesting. You have nothing to churn. Door is locked. We need lock picking. To your horror, you see what every single cow in Butterfield dearly heard is now in Unglyph, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless we get near them. Oh. We'll fight them. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. Oh, I see. You have an ability now, but you also do a shit ton of damage. There we go, get rid of it. Brass bull ring, brass bull ring. If we destroy enough of them, can we get through? Geode. Moxie by 6 for the rest of the day. Ooh. Susie's become stronger. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Okay. So the difficulty is just gonna keep increasing, I think, probably. However, she's like, oh my god, she's so fucking strong now. What the fuck? She can almost one-shot them. I think this is just infinite. Is this just infinite encounters? Oh, you didn't kill. Whatever. We do. I think that's just infinite encounters. Alright, we're just gonna leave then. Eat it. What? No. Okay, sure, we'll eat it. Increased Moxie by 6. Stuff is made out of cow stomach, demonic cow stomach. So it's not only would you be eating that, but it's also kind of eating whatever the cow ate. Yeah, sure. Yay, feel a psych of pain in my stomach. I'm sure that's nothing. That's fine. I have a lot of Moxie now. That's good, right? Let's go to the mine here, because this is where, okay. Some distance off the trailer, you see a water tower that appears to have sprung a small leak. Plug it up. Yep. You fire a single bullet into the hole, plugging it and rendering the water supply safe if slightly leaded. Oh my god, we're so good. That's what extra Moxie does for you. Alright. Uh-huh. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personnel effects of the fellows who used to work here. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. Second one is covered with some kind of white goo. Third one is labeled Blue Spin. Let's do the first one for now. Ellsbury's helmet. Bucket of laudanum. Laudanum, right? Okay. Sorry. Laudanum. Okay, I've seen that. I've seen that word before, but we'll leave the lockers alone. Let's see if we can find the combination. 70 meat. Yay! Ooh. It's an exposed meat vein. It's an exposed meat vein. Don't think too hard about that. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Yep. We can go down here. Another exposed meat vein. More meat. Okay, so we're... Ooh. This spiral makes me uncomfortable. Oh, black fluid oozes from the vein. A scarberous mass sits below the floor. We'll grab the fluid. Unrefined meat nugget. Yeah, everything is fine here. Looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Take the pickaxe. Yay! Oh, goes even further than expected. It's warm. You're in the shoulder when you feel it, a beating heart. Yeah. That's normal, right? Alright, I can mine these veins now and get more meat. More meat. More meat. Yay, okay. Oh yeah, the spots that Curly's toilet notes mentioned, right? The one between the three, things. Alright. Curly's compass. This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude must have always been lost because this thing points every which way but north. Interesting. The compass needle is pointing generally northwestish. Okay. I bet that's where we're gonna find the treasure. Northwestish-ish. That would be over here. So probably not something we can do yet. We need to go to the old mission. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky, land over the horizon. You ride to the other side of the impact and find a Meteor. Go ahead after it with your pickaxe. 1,500! And I get Stardust! Ooh, yes, perfect. Okay. You make short work of... you pull out your pick and make short work and small rocks out of the Meteor. Stardust, perfectly. Your pick melts from the heat of the Meteor. Okay, so we lost the pickaxe. That sucks. But we did get a lot of meat from that. We'll have to find a way to get a new pickaxe then. But Stardust is big. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't really mess with any of this stuff. Catacombs are off limits. Aw, but I've always wanted to see the catacombs. Not without Sister Mary's permission, which, she's the only other nun here. Ah. Yeah. Empty relic case, spot for a skull. Huh. Oh my goodness, what's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, what happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought that maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be back here any minute. What do I do? Alright. Take a deep breath and calm down. What's your name? Sister Mary. I'm Scylla. Now, what's about this, the saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, did they call you Momentum Mare? She shows you the rules she keeps tucked up her sleeve. No, they do not! So what happened? The Saints, oh, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes, and they weren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here. I'm in so much trouble. Oh, how much time do I have? Well, she's actually a month overdue, so you're probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I can get them back for you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. You're probably gonna have to fight them to get the relics back, because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, then, like, that's super blasphemous, right? So it evens out? Oh dear, the Cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay. Good luck down there. Oh, I'm sure nothing terrible is going to happen here. This coffin looks like it was hauled down fairly recently. It's empty. Curious. Ominous. The precarious balancing pyramid of skulls, they're riled up and twitching. Are you sure? Maybe there's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all over them at once isn't a good idea. Kick them. Yeah, we got this. Surely nothing will go wrong. Oh no, we're gonna die here. Yep. Shouldn't have done that. Oof. I pass out. Yep. Oof. Unfortunate. Whatever. We have XP now. Get Snake Whip increased because that one's pretty strong, and then... Moxie's pistol damage, which is what we want. I'm going to do Grit and then Moxie. Insult yourself a little bit to get angry as a buff. And what consumables do we have? Ellsbury's helmet. Oh, cool. We lose Moxie from that, but we get health, which is probably what we want. Spell damage, 1 armor, we want armor. Pistol, we're still using the best one we have. Cross, crowbar, oh, fancy knife. Yeah, that gives us a lot of Moxie. Okay, perfect. Porcelain cow. Melee attack damage, not really useful for us. Rings, we've only got the nasty one. No pants, brown boots. Okay. Guess we can just exit this way, probably. Alright, what's in the store? What's going on here? Dynamite lock. These are all still the same. We have, probably get soda crackers and... tooth powder. Sorry, I'm just grabbing some consumables here. We want to get the geode. Tooth powder. Very clean teeth. And soda crackers for speed. There we go. Now we're upgraded. We can probably sell some stuff too. We're not gonna be using, we're not gonna be using the deputy pistol anymore, so let's just sell that. Alright. There we go, look at all the effects I have. Alrighty. Let's head back to the old mission and try that again. New location, destroyed campsite. Alright, let's go to there now and see what that's all about. Potted meat. Ooh, okay. I also noticed that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Interesting. Some more inspection reveals dusty boot prints on the tattered campers. Cows typically don't wear boots. Interesting. Yeah, you think maybe this used to be a person. What a mess. Cows do this to this guy? I reckon so, judging from the tracks, but what's wrong? Something about these tracks just ain't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right, and they're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I'd say either the cow who made this track was drunk or wasn't a cow that made them. We'll follow them. Actually, there's a reason to believe that the tracks may be fake, but you can either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Interesting. Let's go the opposite way. You head in the opposite direction for about a half mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. They're dressed weirdly in bright colored baggy clothing and white face paint. As you get closer, you realize they're dressed up as rodeo clowns. What? Why would they do that? There doesn't seem to be a rodeo happening anywhere near you. Approach the camp. Interesting. Converse. Ah, nice knife. It was a birthday present. Was it her birthday recently? Crown grims at you. Not my birthday, no. Oh yeah, that's the knife you stole. Someone's can got ripped? That's terrible. Whatever happened. I think you know what happened. Harmonica fell silence. The clown eyes grow very cold. He stops toying aimlessly with his knife. Now, I don't much care for the accusatory voice in your accusatory tone in your voice, lady. All right, we'll fight them. Oh dear, we're gonna lose this probably. That's 10 damage, bruh. Okay. Ow. Okay, that didn't do anything. What do I have? All right, we're gonna heal from that damage a little bit. We're gonna poison Knife Clown. And then we're going to... We're just gonna apply all of the poison stacks to you and then hope that you die slowly over time. And then we're gonna make you unable to attack. Ow. Alright. Snake Venom Bladder. Ooh, Silver Bullet's pretty good. Dynamite. 20 damage. Okay, we're probably gonna have to, use some of the dynamite here. Just to start taking some chunks out of them. We'll throw one at each. We have the money to buy more if we need to. And then we're going to, and then we're just gonna start shooting you. And finish him off. You're gonna die to the poison, so we don't have to worry about that. I think if we die, though, we lose, so that's bad. You'll die to the poison, so we don't have to worry about you anymore. Alright. You can hit him, because it's a special attack. And then you're gonna build a barrier to avoid getting shot. You die to the poison. Alright, you have... Alright, I can melee you. Which isn't really gonna do a whole lot, but they die to the poison anyway. So this will hit the barrel, and then you die to poison. Okay, got it. Did it. 75 XP. Look through their stuff. Clown knife. This blade of hunted knife is glistened with clown spit. People who lick their knives to look intimidating are basically the worst people. And a circus ticket. Yay! Danny's Tannery. You also find in a note in one of the lead clown's pocket you. It seems to be orders to check out an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. It's probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around your town, so it's probably good to investigate. Okay. Probably sleeps about 40 clowns, 3-man tent. Incredible. Did you just do a fucking backflip? You did, didn't you? I like the fancy knife because that gives me moxie for my gun, right? I need a better gun is what I need. Let's head back to the old mission. Dynamite Dan's discount Dynamite Dare House. No, let's go to the mission, and then we'll go do the Dare House. We need to do this combat encounter down here. Skull is unnerving fashion. I guess there's no way it could be twitching if it wasn't that unnerving. Skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess it's notable for some reason. Skull is whispering to you. That doesn't seem right. It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written on it. Oh, hey, that's where you found the skull. Yeah, put the skull back. Yay! Okay. And cemented together. Okay. Going around in an agitated way. Alright, we'll have to fight them to get through. Oh, hi. You just punch me? Crazy. I'm gonna shoot you. Alright. It's a plaque, read it. Here lies St. Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, so it was so heavy he kind of just flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to stop it. Some kind of dark ritual. This stuff was abandoned weeks ago. Uh-oh. This was Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that she had on her head, wait, hang on. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that no one was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Ooh, spooky. It's a plaque. Read it. Here lies Saint Pope. Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to beatify him. Fascinating. Ooh, more shit here. Some trash. Clove, charred butts, stub of black eyeliner pencils, that kind of thing. But the necromancer's cultists are real litter bugs. It's strange, though. How did they even get here? Cryptic note about ley lines. Necromancer's journal. Wait, hang on. It's time you started gathering clues on who the, perambulaton dead situation that's going around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the note to it. Interesting. Okay, so this is just in my note journal. Curious. Oh, I need muscle to open it. Okay. I need mysticality. Okay, so this is a skill check. I have enough moxie to do this. I insult you. Mr. Tournament insults that make it that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. The Saint Pope's eyes narrow at you. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. All right. Summons a cardinal. Hi. I'd hit the cardinal instead. Okay, I guess we just shoot through him and see. We'll build a barrier and play defensive a little bit. Anointed? Oh, he summoned another one. Oh my god, of course he did. Saliz damage? What the fuck does that mean? I guess we'll just melee him to death. Or that works instead. He's gonna summon another cardinal. Oh, he summons it behind him. Okay. Okay, I see. So this is just a DPS check. What does anointed mean? I have no idea. Oh, he's just gonna keep summoning. Help me! The fucking swarm is here. Oh my god. I don't know, just fucking shoot him, I guess. Oh, I have to kill these guys too. Alright, that's interesting. Stop anointing me. What it? What a fascinating combat encounter this is so far. Victory. Pope's Pelvis. Fake Pope Hat. The Audacity. Oh, that is just a straight up upgrade from what we have currently. There we go. Okay, so we got the pelvis. That's part of it. We need stuff that gives us mysticality. I'm gonna upgrade Deploy Snake and then mysticality and muscle, and then we'll grab Gumption, I guess. Okay. Do I have anything that increases armor? That's Moxie. That's mysticality increase. Oh yeah, new snake oiling skill. Fan Hammer. Combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. Strong Medicine fortifies the body, gets Strong Medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Ooh. We'll do Fan Hammer. That seems cool. 3 AP costs, never mind. We can't use it yet. Charred Locket. Here, pick the locket. Picture of Mary Stearns. Or Stearns, yeah. What am I supposed to do with that? Examine it? Photograph of a serious-looking girl. Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving, 1894. Sad. Okay. Okay, that's Moxie. We already have Moxie. Also by 6. There we go. I need to level up my grit. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I've already eaten enough things. So I need alcohol to do that. Damn. So mysticality by 1 for the rest of the day. Okay, so that's a start. I need a drink. Okay. Armor by 5. Hermosa Spiked Coffee. That's speed increase. Oh, here we go. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm just gonna save up to just manually get them, right? Let's go do other encounters. Oh, listen closely. Sounds like gibberish, so really creepy gibberish. Look under it. Souvenir Spoon. Plus 3 Moxie. Yeah, I need that. More Moxie, more gun damage. This will be a fight here. Okay, that was easy. 15 XP and a gold tooth. Okay, so we're almost there already. Oh, another gold tooth. Okay. So we just need, okay, we need 60 XP. We have 25 right now. So let's go do some combat encounters in other places and level up. What's the Big Apple? Find a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean a cactus you're passing, not a cactus that's passing you. It looked like it was passing you because of your frame of reference. Grab them. Yay, more disposable binoculars. I am now a walking OSHA violation because no safety hat, yep. You reach the center of the clearing, and you're simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. Oh my god. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Cleaned it up. Oh, yep, keep going. We almost got it. We got this, we got this. Yay, we got it all cleaned up. Was that all that was here in this encounter? Amazing. Oh, here we go. There we go. And then we'll get more gun damage. Okay, cool. Now we can go do our encounter at the old mission again. So now we are able to do the 2 encounters that we need to do to get this quest complete. All right, first the strong guy. Open it. You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone to the sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. We need to fight him. Oh my god, hi. Ow. Just fucking punched me. All right. Well, this is... Hey, this one was a lot simpler of a combat encounter compared to the last one. St. Beefus's finger. St. Beefus's thigh. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. And then you. Mysticality we can reassemble. Pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Now we can fight them. Nope, at the very last moment the bones fly apart. It seems that, like, all you accomplished was making them angry. Oh, I see. Alright, interesting. I guess we'll just focus on one at a time. Ow. Does nothing. Alright. Kill the arms. And the legs. Ow. Ow. It has the least amount of health. Yeah, you have less health. We didn't get you dead first, and we should be able to kill that arm. Because you're doing less damage, yeah. Alright. Kill him. Kill him! Alright, you do nothing, and you hit me again. I should be able to just destroy this, and then next turn I can destroy the last bone. He just keeps smacking me. There we go. The skull and then the ring. Cool. Alright. I don't have a pickaxe, so I can't do that anymore. RIP. We got a lot of meat for sacrificing our pickaxe, but unfortunately we no longer have a pickaxe. There we go. You recovered all the relics. Praise be, thank you. I'm so glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but these boots they look like they might fit you. Maximum HP and more moxie. Okay, cool. That is good. All right. Gumption, and then I think more glamour, too, is our next thing. Just trying to well-round our character a bit. We're built for guns, right? But, yeah. Alright. I'm back. How goes... Why am I the Pope? Don't worry about it. We're going to Dynamite Dan's. Hello, Dynamite Dan. A year's supply of dynamite. We'll grab some more dynamite. We have a lot of money. There's literally nothing else here, is there? No, there's not. Alright, so this is the place that the clowns revealed to us. We find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Okay. We already got this one again. Incendiary bullet. Okay. That's useful. Alright. What horrible things were the clowns investigating? Sounds like there's a lot of fighting going on inside the tannery, except inside of the regular fighting sounds like like shouting and gunfire and cheers being broken over people's back. You hear a lot of ghostly bellowing and the shrill of cackling laughter. What? Okay, you enter the tannery. The second thing you notice is that the place has been abandoned for years, probably since the cows came home. A lot of the equipment is wrecked and all of it is covered in dust. The first thing you notice is there are a bunch of rodeo clowns in here fighting with, well, they aren't cows exactly. They're more like the possessed skins of cows. That's a little strange because you've seen people wearing, for example, cow leather chaps, and you've never seen anyone being attacked by their chaps. Maybe there's something about the tanning process that makes leather impervious to possession, or these cow ghost whatevers are untanned hides. In any case, the clans and cows seem preoccupied enough with their fighting that they haven't noticed you, at least not yet. Huh. As you approach the clown and weird cow leather ghost thing, they take notice of you and stop fighting while they process this new development. The clown, fortunately, seems to decide that he hates cows more than he hates you. The cow, unfortunately, decides it hates you more. Okay. Well, this is fascinating. Just shoot it, I guess. You beat the cow, and the enemy of your enemy is apparently not your friend because the cow decides it's his turn to be on the right side of the screen. Oh my god, the writing is crazy in this game. I think we can just shoot him to death. Yeah. Come on, knife me. I'm ready. Die. Yay. Back to exploring. Open it. Leather shears. Handful of nails. Oh, more fighting over here. Huh. More fighting as well. Door's locked, which is probably just as well considering the ruckus you hear on the other side of it. Join the fracas. Yeah. This is, certainly an encounter of all time. I'll let the clowns finish them off. I'm gonna have to fight these clowns as well next, probably. True to form, the clowns who are on your side fight to betray you. Damn clowns. Can't believe these clowns would do that. Alright, applies poison, and we're gonna shoot you. Ow. Ow. Hit him with more poison. And then shoot this one. There we go. The mega poison stack is working, kind of. I am dying right now, which is probably not a good sign, but, you know, whatever. We killed these clowns, we're good. 80 XP, back to exploring. Alright. We're getting a lot of XP from this, which is good. We'll want Grit, I think, as our next level up. All right. More combat encounters. All right. Oh, there's a lot of clowns in this one. This one might not be a winnable one. The clowns can deal with that. The Ungolith? What the fuck's the Ungolith? I don't like the sound of the Ungolith. Yeah, target the clowns. Uh-oh. 31?! Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, take chunks out of the Ungolith. Deals 1 damage to the target, okay. I'm gonna save that. Actually, no, I can just do it now. Get rid of that Ungolith for me, thank you. It's the opposite of a Golith. I see. Alright, and now the clowns are fighting me. Alright, you have the most health. Wow, that does not do much damage at all. Snake Whip does a decent amount. We're gonna use Poison Stack to kill you. And we're gonna not let you attack is what we're gonna do. Ow. Ow. Alright, probably going to need, dynamite here. Let's throw 1 at each. Just to whittle them down a bit. 36. Go ahead and apply another poison stack to them. Okay, that will kill them in a couple turns. We just have to tank them. Which might not be possible. Yeah, no, I think we die here. Yep, unfortunate. 28 damage, Jesus. I have angry again. Damn it. Oof. This is the door we came in, right? Maybe it'll just sort itself out. Okay, yeah. I think that probably reset the encounters too. No, it only reset one of them. Yeah, let's just leave. I'm sure whatever the hell is here will sort itself out. Let's go back to Dirtwater. Find a pair of binoculars. Oh, cool. Disposable binoculars. We can just go back to the fort and discover new locations, I think, right? Yeah. What ring do I have? I think I want speed, if I'm being honest. Guy's in a lot of pain. Pretty sure my leg is broken. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. I'm gonna need some medication for this. Can you help me? Rescue mission. There's a mission up north. Nuns run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills. Okay. New location. A circus. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, hi. What's up? Susie looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in the area. Don't know nothing about it, but it's pretty new. Lazy Dude Ranch. Okay. Let's get the broken leg pills. Need any errands ran. Fun you ask if any experimenting with the new healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking up some? It grows to the cave that's making an unusual humming sound. Just buy some medical supplies. Okay, broken leg pills. Army field trauma kit. Item is used in combat, restores 10. Blood building tonic. I'll take that and then drink it immediately. There we go. And we have the bone broken. Yeah, we got those. All right. Let's go do the cave, and then we'll head back to, uh-oh. There's a... High atop a nearby pine tree, you see a pine cone with a bullseye painted on it. There must be an artistic bird somewhere nearby. Shoot the pine cone. Yeah! I'm really good. I have so much fucking moxie. These rocks are weirdly organized. Here's the grass, though. Yay! Surely nothing is in this cave. Surely nothing is in here. Yeah. Oh, that was a snake. Shit, I should have done that encounter. Fuck. What the fuck? Whoa, where am I? What? Okay. Sure. I have to do a 3-minute ad break before we explore the fucking teleporter. But, 3 minutes. I'll be back in just a moment. Bye-bye. We have returned to the black screen of Doom and Despair, and also the teleporter of Doom and Despair. Bizarre ruin. That looks dangerous. The monolith is dark. Interesting. Looks like there was a huge cave-in at some point. Weird device. Strange stone arrow. It's like a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Interesting. Well, this is interesting. I should have done that snake encounter. I'm an idiot. I'm a snake oiler. Alright. Let's head back to Dirtwater and give this guy his bone healing juice. There you go. Well, gee, I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. That was nice. Yay! Alright. I also want to check up on Hot Dog! Yes! Found him! Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Scylla, howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, but it turns out there's already something called a Hot Dog. Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, single letter removed, and I'm in business. Ooh, okay. We'll come back here later when I actually have the XP to eat more things. Because my stomach is full. Yeah, we need to upgrade that one more time to get more stomach capacity. What a fucking crazy mechanic, by the way. A large stone arrow you just found starts going crazy. It's beeping and booping, whirling around on its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Yeah, let's do that. Beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Sure. I'm sure this is, Oh. Hello. Yay! Flush it. This is so boring, it's a wonder this shelf isn't full of holes. An annotated map with circles and lines. Interesting. Hello, my name is Scylla Bird. What? Oh, didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visual visitors, but folks usually call me the Professor. Is there something I could do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the beeping, and it led me here. Well, I'd certainly led you to the right place, young lady. This is an L Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much as an expert as anyone alive today. Oh, what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living. As far as I know, never seen a peep of an actual person, though. Just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius prehumans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't that exciting? Here, let me take a closer look at your beeping gizmo. As I expected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see? This is why I led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and plugs in a strange stone marble into a socket. There you go, good as new. You swipe up or down to turn it on or off. Swipe. Now, I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean, just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at the perfect time. In order to get any further with my research, I need samples of El Vibrato tech, but searching for it eats up all the time I could be using for researching it. Ah, I get you. Right, you're the adventurous type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if you can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. And if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Great, first priority would be to find my Keystone Fabricator. The Keystone? Is that a Neb reference? They locked their doors and all of the things with these stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, we can open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. All right, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap, and I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that. Okay. The dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Oh my god. Wait, hang on. This is the Professor's Keystone Fabricator. He's waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. Thank you, game. Oh my god, the writing in this game is so fucking funny. Alright. Lazy Dude Ranch. The trail curves through a patch of marshy ground and you catch a whiff of something worse than swamp grass. It's a stinkabove, a cow floating in a cloud of noxious vapors, and it saw you before you even smelled it. We'll attack it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. Yay. I just fucking killed it. Susie's become stronger too. Cow fangs and infernal soul fragment. You know, just the usual things that you find. Ooh, needle. Looks like someone's been watching ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Kick it open. Bar of soap, length of rope, handful of nails. What do I even do with the nails? Hi. Howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that were gifted to us by Gaia without any interference from human hands, so weeds. That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Oh my god. Howdy, man, what's happening? Yeah, I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved in this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where did you get that hat? Oh, this from a friend of mine made it. I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, it's kind of like an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort, over yonder that-a-way. I'll swap it out for if you find one of those, man. Fort all dead. Fort all dead. Oh my god, garden. And it's just a bunch of weeds. Oh my god. They're gonna fucking starve. It's great. Howdy, I'm Scylla. I'm Luis Lathrop. Why a long face, Luis? Oh, jeez. Basically because I stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know what an actual farm, who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow in and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you just leave? Ain't got any meat. And any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. It's such a mess. How'd you get into this predicament? Heading west after graduating baking school, I fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't recognize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work. Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know of somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid, would be better than this if it comes with a room and board. I just want to get out of here. No, I don't. Okay, I'll look around for someone hiring, I'll buy a weed. Herbal remedy doesn't do anything. Of course it doesn't. Amazing. Garbage stored in garbage. Garbage stored in garbage. Of course it doesn't do anything. That's amazing. Anyway, let's go to Fort All Dead. You come upon a rushing river with a family of four is attempting to cross. However, the bridge is only wide enough for two at a time, and they only have one lantern to light the way. Find another. Yeah, they can figure that out. Fort All Dead. Oh, they're all dead. Use my binoculars. Lost Dutch oven mine. I don't know if I wanted to go there at all. Scan the horizon, but don't see anything that I don't already know about. I didn't waste the binoculars on that, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Excuse me. Strategy. Giant map of the region. Table has a little model of the region on it. Oh, that's cool. Flush. Flush. Handle's missing, though. Flush. We need a toilet handle. Barracks. Open. Stealing it. Stealing shit. Stealing shit. Found needles. Oh, I don't have lock picking. Damn it. Greens mildew with cappers. Salted rotten eggs. Sugared skunk kidneys? Ugh. No, thank you. What else do we have? I have a cannonball. Can I fire? Trash smells terrible. No, wait, not without some stench resistance. Okay, we can do that. Where are my, sweet smelling flowers? There we go. Old patrol cap. Pistol attack damage. Okay, that's pretty good. This is armor and moxie. I think I'd rather take the armor and moxie if I'm being honest. Another one of these summoning things. Burned scroll. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Read it. It seems that he'd been written by one of the Necromancer's culters. He and several others were reanimating dead soldiers here in theory that they can become the best undead army in the world would be a little undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests that the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station, reporting back to the Necromancer, but the entry abruptly ends in the middle of the sentence. This seems probably dangerous. Yes, I want to read it. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words in the page, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes tainted with grim secrets. Skulls are scary and ghosts are scary. You know what would be double scary? Yes, you do. Ooh. Spooky. Want to examine this, too. Scroll is in bad shape, but you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced that must be another clue to the robots of the Necromancer. You stick the scroll in your journal. Okay. No name, no name, no name. Pepperoni mold. Ugh. Alright, we'll fight these riflemen. It really is just as simple as that. Bam, get quick drawled. 0 damage, because I have such high moxie that he just misses. Incredible. Chemical bullet. I'm sure that's not problematic at all. Who has the most health? You do. There we go. Fan the hammer on you. Die. Okay, they're actually just infinitely whiffing because they don't have the moxie to hit me. I don't know, just keep fucking farming this, I guess, if they can't hit me, right? Oh, he lived that. Okay. Let's take him out. Oh my god, they're still not able to hit me. My insatiable greed shall bring apart my downfall? No. No. I'm fucking immune to bullets. I've shot myself with smaller bullets that I've gotten immunity to larger bullets. You know? That's how it works, right? They actually still can't hit me. I have so much moxie. You see, you snipe the one with the most moxie using that ability, and then what are they gonna do? Hit you, Lamau? Like, they literally can't do anything. I'm just standing here, menacingly. Give me a better pistol. Okay, their moxie's 21 now. I probably should have shot the cavalry guys because those guys can probably hit me with melee. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Target the cavalry guys. These guys still just cannot hit me. The power of an American high school graduate. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, pretty much. What are they gonna do? Oh my god. Oh, you're doing... Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of all the damage you're doing to me. Oh my god. I'm actually, like... I'm immune. They like act. This is amazing. This is amazing. Give me like a cool reward instead of just like infinite of these guys. I need a better pistol, something that deals more damage. Oh shit, that hit me. One of them managed to hit me. That's crazy. They're not allowed to do that. Which one of you was it? That guy back there. Okay. Okay, that could actually be a problem. But don't worry, we'll strategically do this. Okay. How much health does that fucking cover have? Oh my god, okay. Alright, kill the guy that actually is able to hurt me. Okay, he's actually pretty durable. No. I'm still not punished, right? Because I'm smart. In addition to having a lot of moxie. You see? I'm winning. They can't break my cover. So look at that. Okay, we're walking away. We're done. I just got a shit ton of XP. Oh my god. Incredible. All right, we'll work on ability stuff next. But yeah, okay, we got the hat for the guy. We can get his hat. The extra pistol damage is nice on a hat, but I think mine is better. We want to go to Lazy Dude Ranch. Your El Vibrato transponder thing starts bleeping at you, and you play hot and cold with a weird-looking crate hidden behind some rocks. Scraps and punch card complicated. Interesting. Alright. I want your hat, sir. Plus muscle. Okay. Not bad, but not one that I'm gonna use. Circus. Let's go to the circus. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Since the letters on the right, on the side say property of Fort All Dead Library. Modern snake oiler. Yay, okay. Looks like you found the circus those clowns were talking about. A circus. It's more like a clown hive. Fortunately, it's not a very big circus. There probably aren't very many clowns. Certainly not enough for an army or invasion force or anything. Still, since it turns out demonic clowns are a real thing, any number of them could be a real trouble. You walk up nonchalantly as possible to the clown clowning the ticket booth. Won't suspect you know his horrible secret. As you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to do is deal with a customer, but they're not allowed to say no. Oh my god, I understand. Welcome to Barney Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus. How can I help you today? I'd like to see the circus, please. We come to the right place then, huh? But if you want to get inside, you need a ticket. The clown looks very surprised. What? How did you? Oh, great. Good for you, ma'am. I'll just take that and stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. How about my partner? Partners get in free. Okay. Read this. I get a new snake oiling skill. Bad medicine combat that reduces the target's moxie. Click on the draw for speed. All right. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible, there are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be many more than a dozen or two, which is good, which it means that the clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know. But on the other hand, if things go wrong, there are innocent bystanders that might be caught in the crossfire. Read the sign. Sign says condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. That's the sideshow. Hot food. What are they made of? What do you mean they're pork? What else would sausages be made out of? How much are they? 250 meat. Oh my god. Watching you notices that you've noticed spies and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. How do they float like that? There's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Nope, bye. Nope. They show until later. When? Later. But when exactly? Later. Huh. Test my aim. So sharp are in quick hands. Quick game of dexterity. What's the game? On the wall behind me, I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons for 10 meat. I'll loan you this cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. Your goal is to pop as many balloons as possible before the pistol starts working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered that making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. That's crazy. Okay, what's the prize? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which otherwise is sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. All right, we'll give it a shot. I have really good moxie. So I should be able to do that. Do like a jaguar. Yeah, not sure exactly how a jaguar shoots, but presumably it's pretty good. You clear nearly the entire wall of balloons, and the clown looks genuinely impressed. Well, I'll be. It looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest shooting I've ever seen in quite some time. Circus show ticket. Yay. Okay, okay, I see. I do not want balloons from these clowns. What's the kid doing? I lost my lucky bottle cap. I haven't seen it. Have you, ma'am? I have not, but I'll keep an eye on it. It's shiny steel with and it's on a little chain. Interesting. Okay, it's later. What does it cost? 300 meat. What do you have in there? Mystery secrets. Alright, we'll pay and take a look at it. Come in, take your time, and good look around. Just remember, no touching. Look at myself. These are just different descriptions. Sore. Uh-oh. Look in the mirror again, you see your limbs stretching, taffy twisting around like tentacles of an octopus. You can hear your joints creaking, your muscles feel like they've gone through the ringer. Uh-oh. Your reflection. No, I want to talk to you. Welcome to the sideshow. Thanks, what's to see here? Down the left, you have the collection of spooky, warped mirrors. Right here, we have an exhibit of clown eggs and pickled punks. Further down to the right shows our freak show. Feel free to explore I'll be here if you got any questions. Interesting. Clown eggs. In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern on the eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference, so that no one uses a pattern that has already been used. Okay, yeah. I do actually know this. Leave the shelf. Weird-looking things. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and mutilated animals, pickled in formaldehyde, a three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or tail. Crazy, crazy stuff. One shelf seems to be devoted to a huge, gross pale grubs, like flat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. On one end there is larger than the others, has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted this face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. The pasty white face has been painted on with the little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well. The area under it has been painted with bright lead Ritstick. The black eyes flash red as it suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you with a stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow sharp teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Ah! Got you pretty good there, Missy. What was that? It's a real critter. It's made out of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under there, the shelf to move it with. He takes a push at the gizmo out of the pocket to show you. Should've seen your face. You jumped right out of your boots. Haha. Ugh. Hi, man. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. Hi there, I'm Scylla. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. So this circus gig. His hands slowly curl into fists, white knuckles turn to white with tension. I see, I understand. You blink? Wink, I guess? Take a closer look at him. You move closer, you move a little to the side and lean over the rope and get a closer look at the guy. He's basically, just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You notice 2 things, though. First, there's an odd lump at the what you call the base of his skull of sword. He has sort of like a crumpled, frosty mash the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing that you notice is his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Hello, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. I'm Scylla. Delighted to meet you. So, what's your deal? I'm in a sideshow. What do you mean? You seem perfectly normal. How forthright of you. Of course, it is only natural to wonder. Wait a minute. You said all of that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! He sits back down. His knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, although certainly not as much as you'd expect. What the... Surprising, yeah? A bit, yeah. How's that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head so his other face can take a puff. Sorry, I just noticed chat. How's the job search going? Bad. I hate this place. I hate finding engineering jobs. It's so bad. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. Difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in one body with 2 faces? I would be closer to the truth to say that 2 instances of the same mind with, as you say, 2 faces. Huh. You're right, that doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It certainly gets him used to getting used to. That much is quite certain. Why are you in this slideshow? Just a regular suit and a haircut you could easily pass for normal. Even after suffering in Suresh's capstone. Interesting. Who might you be, then, who would know that? I don't think I've shared... Have I shared the name of the professor that did my capstone? Kuma Gauzeland. Gauzeland. Interesting. I'm not familiar with your username, but you are very familiar with me by the looks of things. Huh. Did I make you lose your train of thought? A little bit. I'm a little confused now that you knew that. Suresh is Yapstone. Don't look at me, I don't know who the hell Suresh is. Suresh was my professor for Capstone, which is why I am very interested. Anyway. You have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you can't catch what it is. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel around the world, and you meet such interesting people. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it is, I assure you. Alright, talk to you later, Doug. There's a lady here with her head poking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely to you. Hello. Hello there, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting, she smiles slightly. Yes, it sure is. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Why are you in a box? Well, first things first, we haven't been introduced yet. Oh, I'm Scylla, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Scylla. I'm Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. So, why are you in a box? It's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see the inside? Sure. Just, Janet whistles to single clown. He moseys over. He unlocks the door in front of her and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Jeanette's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears, pumps, liquid of various colors, mostly red, slosh around the tube. A large bellows near the top inflates and slowly begins to deflate. What do you think? Huh, it's amazing. I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The large tank on the left is my stomach, and what you see is what I had for lunch today. How did this happen? I can't talk about that. Of course, it must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases in a slightly, slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it was nice to meet you, Janet. So long. Good luck, Scylla. Okay, well, that's horrifying. Well, this place is, horrifying. I'll get a balloon, I guess. 30 meat for a balloon. Balloon. It's red. Aren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Oh, no, nope, that's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike and use the same face band. Did we fool ya? Tell me more about the circus. Well, it's really more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Oh my god, this again. What would you like to know? Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's your show. When the, the rodeo stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took over the jobs and circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became a normal thing to do for carnies and clowns. It's a community, you know? Honestly, didn't even realize it was you and just taking a shot in the dark. I'm sorry, Akuma. Who the fuck are you? Didn't realize it was me. That's interesting. I do know that I'm assuming you were probably part of my team. And you just... Because, okay, so for context, for my Capstone team, the primary way we stayed in contact was Discord. So I'm assuming they probably found me based on... from Discord then, right? Because I can't imagine any other way for someone in that Capstone class to figure out that I do Twitch streaming. Huh. Anyway, this Barnaby Bob guy. Boss is a real famous showman, although I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Got an eye like a hawk. He's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. Real highlight of the carnival. Interesting. Wouldn't they recognize your face cam? Yeah, this is what I look like in real life, definitely. Okay, he says the thing is later. I'm concerned now. Okay. I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. The Lost Dutch Oven Mine. I don't want to go there. You see a glint of light in the distance. When you get closer, you realize that it was the sun reflecting off the lens of a discarded pair of binoculars. Yep, more of them. Yay. Disposable binoculars. I don't like the name of this mine. Yep, here we go. Yeah, we need stench resistance. We would want... There we go. Sweet smelling flowers gives us stench resistance. The stench here is barely tolerable, I bet. All these doors are unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them all. Gas mask and miner's pants. Okay. I don't have any pants yet, so that's good. Gas mask. Also, okay, so I lose things, but I get stench resistance. That's interesting. It's good to know. Cat ice candy, soda crackers, clove drops. Another spittoon! Another spittoon. Here we go. Here we go. Ready for this? I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Nope. Inspect the spittoon. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill. The occasional little bubble pops to the surface. You can practically feel a slight warmth radiating off it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. You imagine someone making a big pot of chili con carne, left it underneath the porch. 3 rats crawled into the pot, ate half the chili, and then died. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, and then they light the tufts of burning human hair. That's what it sounds like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-covered film of the surface of liquid coats your hands as you plunge into the toxic stew, keeping you from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure steam of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast before you still have something to pull it with. Pull. I got pants. Oh my god. You're now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever seen, I've ever been paid to think about. Narrowly defeating the leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Oh my fucking god. These are actually, like, better than the other pants that I have. Pry it open. Smelling salts and thermos. Okay. I need a can of oil to get down here. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I need to remember can of oil. We also need to give the salt back to this guy. Skeleton approaches you. That jittery stop-motion way skeletons do. Judging by its head, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. You remember the classic saying, old beanslingers die just like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. We're gonna fight it. Surely, okay, no, he actually just sucks. Okay. Cowboy chef's hat, spell damage, spell damage. Okay, so that would be nice if we were a beanslinger, but we're not a beanslinger, so it doesn't help us. Alright. I'm still very confused about who Akuma is. Here, I got your salt pepper, yep. Saltpeter, sorry. Okay, the next thing I need you to do is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper because it's spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask that dumb questions. They grow in an area outside town. You should be able to find it if you just wander around a little bit. Can you tell me a fact about Honeywell? Honeywell? Interesting. You didn't just wander around here. We should find the chili. Get to with something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source. A vividly covered red shape hanging from a nearby plant. Must be the southeast western murder pepper that the fella at Jura was looking for. There we go. Found it. That was easy. A fact about Honeywell. They just split off, they just split the company between, broader Honeywell and Honeywell Aviation. So Honeywell Aviation, or Aerospace, I think, is its own thing now. Here it is. Going. Okay, so, still looking for stuff to do. I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't gotten time to go fetch it myself. What about the APUs? Oh my god. The project could have been an APU, couldn't it have been? This could have been an APU. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should, instead of streaming a game sometime, I should just make an APU. Do you know who it is yet? I think I have a guess. I have a good guess. No, what am I doing? I'm wandering, that's what I'm doing. Snake Pit Mine. Okay, that's actually going to be really useful for us because we are, a snake oiler. The post office is here. What am I doing? 441, saute knife. Let's go back to the chef with this thing. I love side quests. That's the store. What am I doing? That's poker, but not poker. You need your knife. Yep. Okay, I need one more favor from you. I feel like one hell of a third wheel on this reunion. Don't worry about it. One more favor from you is the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me. And he died and he took his secret to his grave. Literally, he buried it for him. Do you want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Okay, Dave J. We need to go back to the Dave yard. Where's the Dave yard? Here's the Dave yard. Random encounter. Okay. Notice a smoldering hole in the ground. Recognize it. We need another coal snake. Yep. We need to kill this coal snake. Those coal snakes are very useful for us. Snake venom bladder, coal skin, 2 venom, 2 medicine. Perfect. Dave J. There we go. Dig over the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Reach into the garbage bag and just surprised to find it's full of pudding. No, just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. What? Finally managed to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a solid lump from the bottom. You unclog it and wad it and dry it off and wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. Huh. Maybe one day Cornell will return my phone call and I'll be in your neck of the woods. Yeah, you'll forever be tied to a capstone project that could have been an APU. I still can't believe you made that shirt, by the way. Back to the kitchen. Hey, dude, I found your recipe. Sloppy top hat. The good old sloppy toppy? No, that's not what they call that. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wrong person. Interesting. Oh my god. You're not part of you weren't part of my team, were you? What am I doing? There you go. I still have a file on my computer called Power Screwing My Ass. I think that I'm guessing who you are correctly now. There we go. Yeah, oh my god, yep. I forget which version I still have. Okay, we need a needle to do this. Pick the lock. See what's wrong. Okay, sorry. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch in the back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but not a very good lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming from the gears and such. It looks pretty complicated. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. There we go. We fixed the piano player. Howdy, Scylla. Hi, Lloyd. I fixed the piano player. Yay. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Can I get some darts? Sign in the dartboard says ask you for darts. Oh, other darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Who's that old man that by the piano? That's old Ellsbury, tragic fellow, who's a writer and a poet, came west to tell his stories, but no one were buying. Too weird, his story's fantastical. Like, oh my god, I shouldn't have cleaned up the fucking, poop thing, because that would have been for him. Stupid stuff for kids. Too bad, I love that stuff. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter much now. He had to get a normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector till one day he lost his mind in a mind. He did what? You know what I mean? He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking nearly completely. It came down to that. He just stands rather by the piano nowadays. I seen him. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fellow. We love Dr. R. Oh my god. His classes were fascinating. You're gonna make me drink water on my own stream? That's crazy. I do have to stay hydrated. I am still in Arizona, unfortunately. I've gone back home to Phoenix, where you go outside and you die. I love Phoenix. I'm not putting on the sloppy top hat. I'm not doing that. Anyway, let's play poker. Don't worry, I moved to Texas. Oh, okay, so it's just as bad. Oh my god. Okay, what else are we doing here? Okay, so we did the jail. Another wanted poster. Potemkin gang. Unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Yeah, let's go check it out. Oh my god, full civil... wanted for illegal civil engineering. That's crazy. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way there. Jesus. There's a crate lying around in the dust on the trail. It has a pickaxe stenciled on the side, but it isn't clear to indicate contents, destination, or opening instructions. Okay. Also, if you're interested, you cannot do a worse job as a techno-alpine service technician that everyone they have working for them in America at the moment. Interested, you cannot do a worse job as a techno-alpine service technician than anyone they have working for them in America at the moment. Huh. Smelling salts, can of kerosene, weakened phones and makes them flammable, surgical gin, nerve pills. Interesting. A bar, real Gerald, non-fake horse sales, genuine TNT and sandwiches, townhouse for an actual town. Something tells me that these aren't real buildings. A bar, no entry. Is it just saying no entry? Guys, ouch at you. Visiting hours are over. Guys, ouch, bar's closed for piano repair. Oh, I see. Okay. Also, is on vacation now and runs over to stop you. Guys, shouts that place is condemned. You're running away from me. What the fuck is going on? What's the matter? What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Is you looking near the sandwich shop? Good idea. I'll look there. Oh, I see. Did you look near the town hall? Like a million ghosts in there. Okay. Okay, did you look by the sandwich shop? And I wonder... Okay. This is a puzzle. How do I do this? What am I streaming next so I can bother you again? No streams planned at the moment, but I will probably make an announcement about that tonight. I have a short shift of work tonight, and I got my schedule yesterday, so I'll get it all figured out for next week, probably tonight. I'll have to make that in my Discord server, which, by the way, is linked in my description here. Okay. There's gotta be a way. Okay. So you direct him to places. Okay, I'm trying to get to the bar. What if I put them all at a location? Right. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but at least I could try. No, that's not gonna work. I think we somehow need to get them into a position where they become trapped somehow, but they don't interact with each other. Near the jail. Visiting hours are over. Hostler's on vacation right now. Place is condemned. The house is haunted. Interesting. Can I make them, like, run into each other? Outhouse over here. You took into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you know something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Leave through the back door. It just removed... Oh my god. It just reversed the fucking, audio. Ah, I see. I see, okay. This is the back of the jail. Alright. This does not seem safe after all. Okay, so we need to get them all in front of the jail. Okay, figured it out. That's easy. And you should check by the jail for no apparent reason. No, not this way. Come on. I think she just cycles through them, so we need to get you there so that we don't scare her off. And then we need to scare you to go into the jail. There we go. It's as easy as that. It's just that shrimple. Look at me go. With the back of the jail, it turns out just a flat plywood like theatrical sets. Crash, the fake building falls over onto the real bandits. We should have them dealt with now. Yep. Take him to jail. Say, that's the Potemkin gang. I still don't know how to pronounce that. How'd you get him? Pushed your jail over on him. What? Never mind. All in a day's work. Give her what's left of the Desert House gang. Oh yeah, that's right, because we blew them up. Potemkin, there we go. I'm an American. This hat gives me hay fever. Why are you wearing it then? What? Okay. I'm gonna apply the coal skin to this hat. And because we have a spare one now and we can apply it to a better hat if we find one. Do we have any better melee weapons other than the fancy knife? Because, I mean, like... It's giving us Moxie, right? Because we're not... It's maximum HP. Because I want the Moxie, right? Because we're building into gun damage. Anyway. Okay, it is about the time that I should probably start looking into closing stream, and I think that this is probably a good stopping point. Because I do have some stuff to do tonight. But, yeah, like I said earlier, I will make an announcement. I will make an announcement tonight about what my streams are going to be like next week. I need to sort some things out with some people. You might have noticed that we didn't have a barotrauma session this week, and that's because of scheduling conflicts. But hopefully next week, I have some different availability that overlaps a bit better with the other people I'm playing Baro with. So probably a Baro stream, barotrauma. We'll try to do that. I'll probably do Neb, more of this, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, Neko's playing Neb. Neko's doing the new PTB, so we're gonna definitely raid into Neko here. You completely missed the, see you, buddy, don't die. I will do my best. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you around next stream. It's fun catching up with people. But anyway, heading into Neko's stream, they're playing the new PTB, which looks really good. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you all when I see you all. Bye-bye. Oh, I should probably click the 10-second button before I fucking leave. I'm a little stupid sometimes. Anyway, bye.